That doesn't make sense unless you realize that's actually part of the objective. And I think the same thing goes for this Ukraine war. And I think that's why JD's finding in the last 24 hours is so interesting, is that one of the apparently deliberate elements here is that, and I don't think it's even the main one, but I think it's at least a feature that reflects a certain deliberate course of action, is that they're planting the seeds for what does seem to be the third impeachment of Donald Trump. And so, I'm going to lay out what my actual position is, which probably shouldn't matter because unlike JD and Mike Lee and Ron Johnson, who were actually successful in getting elected to the positions they ran for, which I was not, perhaps my view on this should matter less, but I'm going to lay it out anyway. I don't think that our position should be getting border security into the bill as a condition. I think we need to force border security and not send money to Ukraine without commingling a compromise on either of those things. But I think the gambit or the play here that would be interesting, and I'd love to hear JD's and Ron's and Mike's reaction to this, is because you guys have a vote, tonight? Is it, JD, or is it tomorrow night?
It's tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight, right? Yeah. So just in the interest of the super near term, here's a gambit that, I don't favor this as a matter of policy, but I favor this as a matter of negotiation. The play is here, okay, we had this whole discussion about border funding. And what I found so ridiculous about that last border attached bill is they got to name it a border bill when actually there was 3 times more funding going to protecting the border of Ukraine than our own southern border. When in fact, even in our own southern border's case, the real failure is the failure to enforce the existing laws, like Remain in Mexico, which is still the law of the land. I wonder if the following would be an interesting wrench here, and I doubt the other side would go for it, but it'd be interesting to smoke out what the intentions are, what the deliberate nature of all of this is. It's to say, okay, here's the border deal we want.